Hello.
I said, good morning, Caitriona. Speaking the name just?
That's right, Will. Yeah, you got it right. Katrina.
Welcome here in the show. The reason that we invite you is a latest new single, This Country Girl.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, a beautiful song.
Thank you so much, Will. Thanks so much. We're
Yeah,
delighted with the response so far.
yeah. You are the cooperation with Johnny Brady. How is that starting?
Well, do you know what? I was a judge on a music show on Ireland's Gaelic speaking channel, the TV channel called TG Car. And I was a music judge on that. It's very well established. It's been on the go for about 16 years.
Hmm.
And Johnny was a mentor to many contestants on that show. So we got to know each other, with him as mentor and me as judge on that country music show on TG Car. And we were talking about songwriting, and he sort of knew from my comments maybe to some of the contestants that I had a huge interest in singing and vocal training, and I'm classically trained, and he found some of the comments interesting. And then we just got talking, and we were talking about songwriting. He loves songwriting. He's been to Nashville a few times, and I love songwriting. I've worked with a lot of
Yeah.
writers and composers around the country. So we just said that we would, send some material to each other just on WhatsApp and on email and everything else during the lockdown. And we were over and back with ideas, and we actually wrote about 3 or 4 songs in the space of
Yeah.
maybe 3 or 4 months.
Yeah.
And this country girl was the one we decided to go with then. I asked him to sing on the song with me, and I was nervous asking him because I really look up to him as a singer, but he said yes, so I was delighted.
Yeah. I speak a lot of artists from Ireland. In Ireland, are different country style music, or not?
Yes, yes. I mean, yes, I suppose there's Irish country music here, which is like a mixture of traditional music and country music. And then there's, some people in Ireland also sing the American style of country music also. I suppose when we wrote this song, This Country Girl, we were writing in that Nashville style, we decided to go that direction. And, Johnny, in the past, Johnny, he started out singing in rock bands when he was younger, and then he went into country music. And he has a very soulful style of singing, that I really like. I suppose he puts his heart and soul into his singing, and he has that lovely husky voice. And then I suppose years ago I had a crossover album as well, which was a mixture of country music and pop music,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
so we kind of both went for that crossover style. I suppose it's not that different from the
yeah,
songs in A Star Is Born, or that kind of Nashville style.
yeah.
Um, so that's the style we went for, yeah. So and we're delighted with how it's going. It's getting a great reaction in Ireland and in Europe and things as well, in the UK. So we're really pleased how it's going.
Yeah. Before me, I see the cover, the photograph from the cover. You sitting together and Johnny with the guitar.
That's right. Johnny plays guitar, and I play piano. So, but I suppose when we were writing it, it was mainly Johnny with the guitar actually that we went with. When we were writing the song first,
Yeah.
and we shot the video in West Kerry in Ireland. There's a beautiful Gaeltacht area, which is an Irish-speaking area in West Kerry, and as well as having very beautiful scenery, it felt appropriate to go there to do the video because that's where I first learned to speak Irish. Literally,
Yeah.
the cliff top in our video was about 5 minutes from the pub that I worked in to learn to speak Irish. And it's funny actually, when I was a college student learning to speak the language,
Yeah.
a guy called Dahi O'Shea was also working in the pub there, and he went on to be the TV presenter of Lord Kira Night Judge. We didn't know that when we were just students working in the bar putting pints.
Yeah. The country,
So we would meet years later and that, yeah.
yeah, the country girl. I listen a few times. Is a friendly crossover country pop.
Yes, yes, yes. And I suppose we like different musical influences ourselves. Like Johnny would follow a lot of the American country singers like Chris Stapleton, and I listen to a lot of American country as well, like acts like Maddie and Tay and Casey Musgraves. And I really like that Sheryl Crow, and so I really like that sort of American sound. Um, and I suppose that's what we decided we'd both go for, because I suppose before the lockdown and before the coronavirus, Johnny would have done a lot of material, for the dancers and for the jiving and the dancing. There's a big jiving scene in Ireland. But now I suppose with the lockdown, we're more doing music for listening.
Yeah.
And I suppose this is a track for listening, but it's upbeat and summery, and with a lot of people staycationing in Ireland this summer, the scenery and the video is going down very well.
I see.
On the cliffs of Kerry, it's
Yeah.
kind of a time in the people's mood.
Yeah, I see the name. You started in the Monster Bar in Kerry. You come.
That's right. My dad. I grew up living upstairs over a bar with. So
You are
I was listening to music all the time.
you are born in Kerry.
Yes, I was born in Kerry myself, and my father had a bar called the Munster Bar in Tralee, and we grew up basically upstairs over the bar. So there was music all around you at the weekend, and a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday nights. You were listening to the music pulsing up through the ceiling or through the floor of your sitting room or kitchen. And very often I would go downstairs and, play piano and sing in the bar for the tourists or for the customers, or if there was a party going on. So I suppose it was good. It got me performing in front of people from a young age, and you were listening to different styles of music in the bar, from traditional music to country music to popular, everything really. So it was a good training ground, yeah.
Yeah, but before you go to the Kerry School of Music, for you going for opera.
That's right. Excuse me. That's right. I actually studied classical piano and singing in the Kerry School of Music in Tralee, and then when I was 17. I moved to Dublin to get more training with the singing, and I went to a very well-known vocal coach called Veronica Dunn, Dr. Veronica Dunn. She sang in Covent Garden, but I wanted to get a very good training, to help with your breathing and to protect your voice, because I remember there was one summer when I was 16, I was playing in a piano bar for the summer, and by the end of the summer, my vocal cords were a little bit strained, and I had been taking singing lessons for a number of years, but I suppose I realised how important it was to learn to protect your voice and to sing, to get the training, and to protect your vocal cords and things. So I went to Dublin, and I did a degree in music and a master's in music in UCD in Dublin, and I used to go for singing lessons about 4 times a week to Veronica Dunn, and you were learning to sing in Italian and German and French. It was a great discipline.
Yeah.
And I suppose for my degree, I did my degree in, it was classical singing I was doing, and playing piano and composition. But it was great to study the theory of it in college. It was great to get the discipline, but I always knew that my heart was in the songwriting, really, and in a more kind of, popular country style.
How is now the situation with Corona in Ireland? You can on stage?
With the coronavirus in Ireland, where is it?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. At the moment, I suppose there are no gigs in Ireland at the moment with the coronavirus. So a lot of musicians, are having gigs online. They're doing online concerts, and I found even for myself, actually, last March when the lockdown first began, I started putting up little videos on Facebook. Of myself performing, and just on the piano in my kitchen, and it kind of it got me back into kind of it was an outlet to do your singing and to do your performing, and from that actually came different opportunities, because actually the DJs that saw the performances said, send us your material, and in a way I suppose because everybody was at home, a lot of people, you'd a captive audience in a way. But at the moment in Ireland, the vaccinations are slowly coming out, slowly. Now it's not as fast as we would like, but little by little, the over 70s have all been vaccinated, and they're working their way back, decade by decade from there. It's a little bit slow, but it'll take another couple of months. But I suppose with the weather becoming better now and the days longer, we can do more activities outside, and the sports activities outside are coming back now, and
Yeah.
we're just all looking forward to getting back to normal life. We can't wait.
Yeah.
How are things in Ibiza in that regard?
Is this starting from a corporation? You go doing more with Johnny Brady?
Definitely, yes. I mean, we've written a number of songs together. I wouldn't rule out us doing another song together in a couple of time. Now, Johnny has other collaborations lined up, and I'm looking at doing. There was a girl called Chantel Padden from Ireland who was in The Voice UK. She's an amazing singer. So we're looking at doing a collaboration together as well. And myself and Johnny have written a number of songs together. So I'm sure and I've sent him ideas for more songs, so I'm sure we'll continue to write more songs into the future. And he has collaborations with other female singers as well lined up. So, we're just both keeping busy with the writing and with the singing and collaborating. And I was thrilled to do this collaboration with him, and, I'm delighted with the songwriting and how that's going with him as well. So really delighted, because I suppose it felt like a bit of yin and yang as well. His voice is quite husky and my voice is quite sweet, so it worked well together, I think.
It's nice to talk to you. You are a real woman.
I hope so.
It's a compliment to you.
Thank you very much, Phil. Thank you very much.
One moment. When the listeners will more information about you, where they can find it?
Oh yes, well, if they go to my Facebook page, just www.facebook.com Caitriona.O'Sullivan98. I have my own. I put up a lot of material on my personal Facebook page, actually, to be honest, and then I have my artist Facebook page as well, which is just my facebook.com and followed by /Caitriona O'Sullivan Music. And I'm also on Instagram under @Sullivan Caitriona, Caitriona. I know there's a lot of different spellings of Caitriona, so that can cause confusion sometimes. But so on my Instagram @Sullivan Caitriona, Caitriona, or on my Facebook page, my personal page or my artist page, they can find out everything there. And the song "This Country Girl," it's up on YouTube as well, and it's up on Spotify under Johnny Brady's account. And it's been playlisted actually in some playlists in Nashville, so we're delighted about that.
Yeah.
It's getting a lot of listening in the States because of that. Spotify picked up on it, and so it's great to see the song travelling, and delighted where it's being played now in Ibiza with yourselves.
Yeah.
Absolutely delighted. So I wouldn't mind a gig in Ibiza sometime.
Nice.
A nice fun holiday maybe as well, it's a bargain.
Very nice to speak you here this morning in the show. I hope you speak you again when it's coming new single.
I'll keep you posted with the next song I've out. Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah. What is the weather now in Ireland?
It's actually sunny today. We get a lot of rain here, but it's actually sunny today. A little bit cold, but sunny. So we're in Ireland. If it's a bright sky, we're very happy with that. We're not as lucky as you guys with all the sunshine and the heat. But if it's just dry and a bit of a bright sky, we're very happy.
Okay. On the first place, many thanks to you that you are this morning in my show. I wish you a nice day, and I want to ask you to announce the song by yourself.
No problem, Will. Thank you for having me. So I'd like you to listen now to "This Country Girl," written by Johnny Brady and Caitriona O'Sullivan, and you're listening to Will van Delft.
I wish you a nice day. Thank you. Till the next time.
Thank you so much, Will.
Bye.
Thanks a million.
Bye.
Until the next time. Thank you, Will. Take care. Bye-bye.